Hello everyone, my name is Theo and I am thrilled to be here to be able to tell you a little bit about myself and to share my passion for teaching the next generation. You know, we live in a world that's changing faster than ever. 20 years ago, we already had tools that could correct our spelling and correct our grammar. 10 years ago, with phones, we could get information from our fingertips. And recently, with AI and on-demand information, the future is truly unpredictable. But one thing is clear, education cannot stay the same. We really need to rethink what truly prepares our students, not just with knowledge, but with creativity, resilience, and human connection. So the question becomes, how can we use design learning experiences that can equip students for a world that we can't even imagine? How do we nurture creativity? How do we nurture curiosity? How can we balance technology with humanity? And most importantly, how can we foster self-control and morality in this day and age? These questions drive me, and I'm passionate to explore the solutions together with my students. I believe learning should be active, not passive. For example, in my first 2 years of teaching, I used Seesaw to record performances for students to reflect on their growth. And even some of them even dreamed of becoming YouTuber themselves. So let's be honest, most of them already do. But seeing their pride and in sharing their progress, that was truly incredible. They took action upon themselves to improve. And for me, it changed how I perceive education. Later, I took it further. So with the Dream Starter project and Samsung Solve for Tomorrow, where students were tasked with real-world experiences, real-world problems, and they had to design and showcase their solutions to potential stakeholders and to get funding for their projects. Recently, we participated in Samsung Solve for Tomorrow again, and a group of my students collaborated with an existing e-quiz platform to design our school materials for struggling learners. So for these students, they got to experience what it was like to teach and what it was like to assess students' needs. We also organized a Minecraft tournament. So I thought at the time, if students are so passionate about playing games, why not turn it into a collaborative problem-solving project? So they had to run their own tournament, design their own tournament, plan their own tournament, and it was an incredible learning experience even for myself. If you ask students to describe me in 3 words, I believe they would be caring, funny, and strict. I'm caring because relationships matter to me. For students, for parents, for my co-workers, we cannot build anything amazing just by ourselves. We need the help of others. I'm goofy. I'm not afraid to make my lessons engaging. I'm not afraid to be silly and show my silly side. And most importantly, I'm strict. High expectations matter, I believe, but always with support. Outside of teaching, I'm a deep thinker. I love philosophy and history and stories. I'm inspired by great film directors and great storytellers. I've been practicing meditation for around 8 years now. I go on annual meditation retreats to reflect and recharge. And finally, I'm a bit of an adventurer. When I was younger, I traveled the world on a very tight budget, volunteering in exchange for food and lodging, from farming in the countryside to backpacking through the cities. These experiences taught me there's no one way to live. And this is my philosophy to teaching. There's no one way to learn. To me, education is about preparing students, not for what's next, but for who they can become. So I'm excited to collaborate, innovate, and most importantly, to learn alongside them. Thank you very much.